My name is Nancy Strong. I am the owner of Strong Travel Services in Dallas, Texas. I'm 90 years old, and I still love traveling the world. Why? Because it's all about the people.
Nancy Strong's first ever job was making $2 an hour delivering airline tickets for a Dallas travel agency.
They put out a directive that the 5 women working there would have to make their coffee. So I went to my typewriter in 1974 and wrote a memo saying, since I don't avail myself of the coffee, I'm not going to make it. They considered it the most revolutionary act and fired me on the spot. So here I was, my first job in my whole life, and I lost it.
Undeterred, she started her own agency, hired a friend, and leased a small office in a 60-story building. They marketed their services by riding up and down in an elevator, pretending to be customers of a hot new travel agency.
I would say, have you tried that new agency on the 10th floor? Oh, tell me about it. Oh, I said, they're wonderful. You have to try them. They're terrific. They're kind of new, so, and we did this whole shtick.
The shtick stuck. She opened 6 additional locations, riding the elevators to success in corporate travel, leisure travel, and a new specialty that she helped pioneer, luxury travel. In 1993, the Wall Street Journal wrote a cover story about her unique, personalized approach to serving clients.
I would wrap a single yellow rose, the yellow rose of Texas, and I would wrap it with a ribbon, and I would send one of the kids to the airport and get on the plane and present it to the wife with a little note from me saying, "May every sight bring delight and every mile a smile. Enjoy your trip, Nancy Strong." It was a drop-dead gesture that they weren't going to forget.
Before the internet, she faxed baseball scores, photos of pets, and overnighted videotapes of football games to traveling clients.
The things I did were certainly out of the box and a little crazy to understand in today's world.
Her bold creativity got her business off the ground, and her connection to Matthew Upchurch, CEO of Virtuoso, the world's preeminent luxury travel network, took it to new heights.
Well, I kid Matthew Upchurch because, of course, I knew his father for many, many years. We were great friends. And being neighbors, Fort Worth to Dallas, we knew each other. And I teased Matthew that I knew him when he had a full head of brown hair. I remember him as a young boy struggling to put Virtuoso on the map. And look what he's done. I have seen him grow and take this organization beyond anything we ever thought of. It pleases me to go around the world, and when I say, yes, I'm a Virtuoso agency, I am recognized 10 times over, and it makes a great impact.
Today, Strong Travel Services has thousands of clients worldwide, and Nancy takes great pride in mentoring a new generation of female leaders.
I think women have the touch. We are nurturing, we understand, and we know about service.
One woman she is especially proud of is Taylor Swift. Nancy calls herself the world's oldest Swiftie.
My favorite song is The Man. Why? Because she had the experience, like I did, with making the coffee and having men say, you have to do this. Her record company was saying, you can't have your records. And she said, excuse me, I'll make my own. And she did better than them. So that can-do attitude got my attention.
Her granddaughter, Jennifer Strong, is also a Swiftie, and they decided to try to get tickets to the Eras Tour in Paris. Nancy stayed up most of the night when the tickets went on sale and was awakened at 4 a.m. when Jennifer burst into her bedroom.
Grammy.
What?
We're going to see Taylor Swift.
We're going?
Yes.
And where?
In Paris.
Fantastic. Oh my God. Unbeknownst to me, she filmed it. It ended up on TikTok. And the next day, she called me. She said, Grammy, You've got 10,000 followers on TikTok.
They made it to Paris, and Nancy was having the time of her life dancing with 45,000 other Swifties.
Evidently, one of the people filmed me and threw it up on Instagram. My daughter-in-law called me and she said, "Grammy, you're famous."
These days, Strong Travel Services is a family business with 3 generations serving thousands of clients worldwide. Nancy's son Jim runs the day-to-day operation and has become an industry leader in his own right.
We have grown, we have done well, and yes, it's a success story, it's a family story. Now with my grandson James with us, we are 3 generations, and it's kind of exciting to see my legacy being carried on.
It's an industry that holds your interest, and it's an industry that really has the human reward of that client coming back to you and saying, "It was an exceptional trip and I will remember it the rest of my life." And that's the true reward of travel.
Working side by side with my father, it's truly an honor to be with him every single day. The way he leads our team, the way that Grammy comes in every day, and just is so caring and so loving with everybody. And it's a very exciting time for us. Obviously, I just had a baby boy named Wyatt, so he is the 4th generation of Strong Travel.
I have 12 grandchildren, 6 boys, 6 girls. These 6 granddaughters seem to take a page out of my book. You know, "Grammy, we want to be like you." So I said, okay, if you want to be like me, this is how it works. You got to get up and go get them. You cannot sit here and watch another Netflix. You can't go to Starbucks and while the hours away. And you can't sit on Match.com.
It's advice that Nancy still lives by. At 90, she's excitedly looking forward to another decade of traveling, working, spending time with her family, and no doubt catching a few concerts.
Because you have to understand, even though we are rather senior, we still have the mind, the heart, and the spirit of a 20-year-old. I have a philosophy about old age. I tell all my friends, get a good hairdresser who knows how to color your hair. Learn how to put on the war paint so you don't look too old. And keep moving, because that's the key, that's the secret. Life is short. Enjoy the journey. There's no third act. Seize the day, and thank God for every day you have.